Hey everyone, this is Thiba here. If you're building your lead list or outbound campaign, let's say, and everyone now was talking about the new Apollo, new AI assistant, and then Clay also has a similar AI for GTM, which is a Sculptor, which was released very recently. Both of them kind of competition head to head. So I get this question a lot, like which GTM platform I should go with. So I've spent a couple of weeks on this both the platforms, going through their research process and also running identical searches to find like which is working better for what. So in in some sense, at the end of the video, probably you get an idea like how this tool, both the tools are going to work out. And I'm not going to say like this is best or this one is the best tool that you can go with. But I think probably while we are going through some process on today's video, you will get an understanding on pros and cons of each platform. And then you can have a very clear decision on which platforms might suit your needs. Okay, so let's get straight into the platform. Here you see both the platforms, Apollo.io and Clay. So in terms of UI, if you ask me personally, Clay seems to be really good on the because in Apollo you have to just click here in order to get the AI assistant, and then you see the chat box here to type out whatever comes to your mind to do your outbound campaign, build the list and things like that. But here it's more like intuitive. In the first page, they have it very clear that you can type it anything and you get all the required results from that chatbot. So another thing, you see some custom prompts already here, like default prompts, right? Clay also has something like that, but one thing that's completely different in Clay is that once you're onboarding, you normally give your domain, your website, I mean, and then it automatically kind of personalizes for your particular company. Like for example, let's say if you're a marketing agency, then it'll be something like, "Hey, recently funded US SaaS startups." You just click on it, it just builds the list, and you can create a campaign in simple steps. I think this is more like, more like somewhat a traditional approach when it comes to prompting. So that's a main UI difference I see. Okay. So for this case, I have three scenarios I'm going to make. First one's going to be very, very simple. Like just get me like SaaS fintech payment companies in Atlanta within 50 employees. Let's see how that works. And then we get into the medium and hard scenarios. Okay. So let's go to here. I'm just copy pasting on Apollo and also here. Let's see. Okay, both of these AIs are now working for us. So the one thing I like about Apollo is that it gives something like thinking, and it gives like some indicators like, this is a prospecting request, or this is a sequence generator, or this is a workflow generator. So it gives like more detail, like what's happening behind the screens. But here it's not the case, right? I mean, it just gives you some basic information, and then ask you questions to get to the point where you want to go. So just say, great, just to confirm, you're looking for SaaS fintech payment companies with now with 50 of your. Once you have this, would you like to enrich the company website, funding, or tech stack? Let me know if you. Yeah, I think I'm just good for now with the easy scenario. Proceed. Let me see like where it goes. So this one, let's say like which is getting good results for us and faster results as well. Like, I'm just checking all parameters, like how fast the system is, how fast the result is generated, also like what intelligent questions it asks me to drill down on the specifics of the campaign that I have in mind. Okay, Apple is still searching. and Clay was able to get the results. It's kind of start searching, yeah. But let's see like how the results. So we have like 733 companies. Let's see like in Apollo how many we have. Ah, just 158. Okay. Okay, that's weird actually. Probably it's kind of drilling down a lot more into market segments, which is super cool. I mean, I don't need like 5,000 companies to reach out. Probably I need like 250 companies who are just very, very potential for me. Okay, that's super cool. That's something interesting I've noticed today. So, yeah, I mean, overall, you would have seen the process, how it went through uh, the process of creating the lead list. It's basically this, of course, but just how to see, like, how we are getting to that picture. So that's one. And let us see another example. Let's get back here, opening a new chat. Okay, here in this case, we're going to do two things, mainly, which is it's going to be a bit nuanced. It's not just a generic industry-specific companies that we're going to search now. It's going to be very, very nuanced so that let's see if that gets me all the keywords, scraps the website and gets me all the keywords and more relevant websites and companies for us. So get me AI marketing consulting companies in the UAE. Companies should be within 25 employees. They should be hiring for new roles. That's it. It's going like one level deeper from our previous example. So let me do this exactly at the same time. Maybe I'll try to give Apollo an edge. I'll run this first and run Clay the second. Let's see like who wins in the right results. Okay, so we have it here. Stepping out, enter. Also here. Okay, both of them on the right time. So it's going to be challenging, I guess. Let's see how these two tools perform. Both of them are thinking. It's weird to see like AI things. It's we are in a totally new era altogether. Okay, here we go. Clay asks me, you're looking for AI marketing consulting companies in the UAE, company size up to 25 employees. You'd like to know if they're currently hiring for new roles. Yes, that's it. I think it got quite like what I'm trying to say. I think probably something like this upfront would be so convincing for customers in the Apple AI to really see like, okay, the AI understood what I'm trying to do here. Now it's yeah, okay. Can I just getting into more drill down, like it shows me like what steps it's taking. That's super cool actually. Okay, like staffing recruitment company. Probably I'll add something like I'm just moving it here. Primary industry should be marketing. Let me see if that works. Let's come here. Still searching, I guess. Let's see what it is right now. Okay, so it's kind of applying filters to in Apollo, I guess, and also tagging some keywords probably relevant to what I'm giving right now. Okay, let's see. This is searching now. Yeah, no, this shouldn't happen, I guess. No, this shouldn't happen. I think probably I'll just refresh the screen. It's taking a lot of time for me to load from my side. This, Okay. So I think Clay has something. Okay. I think it didn't quite get what I was trying to say, to be honest. So it just got me not the AI marketing consulting companies, but it just gave me like talent research and things like that. Probably I go down here and see like uh, products and services, AI marketing consulting companies. Let's see if that works. And also I'll go to the company's attributes. So as you can see, it's not full-fledged. I think it's still pretty new in the market, and it's still learning, right? I mean, it's not something you can just go ahead, use AI to do everything on your own. So it's like much guided, AI guided or AI assisted GTM, probably I would put it that way. So while that's happening, let's see what happened to Apollo. Hey, at last, after 2 minutes, Apollo was able to give me these results like 2.4K. And then here, I think probably like gave me like 286 results alone. So in this case, I would probably go ahead with Apollo. It has really done a very good job, I guess, and the companies or I think probably more into that category where I'm trying to. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, I think it's good, right? I mean, it's more like AI marketing agency, consulting company. So I think we're on the right track with Apollo. So I think probably in this second medium scenario, I would give more weightage to Apollo. And the prayer easiest way to do is I think probably Clay works better there. So let's see the final one, the hard, difficult one, who wins what. So I'm just heading back again here. Let's open up that tab. So this is going to be a bit complicated. So what I'm trying to do is like get me online reputation management companies within 50 employees in the US. And then I need to enrich some of the columns, like get their revenue, get their top three clients information, and then write like two creative outbound ideas for them. Let's see how both the tools actually does. Coming here, okay, then new tab, okay. What happened here? Well, search for owner. I think this is super good, right? I mean, it really convinces me to just stay in the page and get through the pages or whatever the chatbot is asking me, because it really resonates like what I've been trying to give it, right? I mean, yeah, go ahead. Let's see where I post there. I'm not sure, like it's just on my end. Upload takes some time today. Uh, I'm not sure, like, that's just my connection problem or something like that. But this works better, right? Okay, so online reputation management. I think probably in this scenario, I'll normally go find the similar companies myself and then use a lookalike feature to actually run. Apart from, just giving the AI to find the companies, I think probably I will not do that because it's more nuanced. It's not just any other company that you could actually find. Or can we say probably? I don't know. I know I'm on a free plan, but let's see. Okay. I'm not sure like which category they fall into, like marketing services, advertising services. I need to figure that out actually with some few companies and see. Um, okay. I'm not sure like why this both the tools are getting very slow, like when I'm trying to use their actual AI GTM engine. If you want to follow the list, no, go ahead. Apple is taking a lot of time today. I'm not sure like what happened, but let's do it anyways and see. Okay, you're all set, probably. That's what it tries to say. Oh, sure. Like, but there's a lot of companies in that space, to be honest. I think probably they should do at least 60, 70% of the good job to get the right companies for me. A quick update here. Clay didn't quite get me the companies that I was looking for, so I need to go ahead into the filters and make some changes to get to the point like, okay, I'm satisfied with the results so far. I'm just going to click continue here. And what I'm going to do is like I'm going to still use Sculpter to create more AI columns for me. Let's see how that works. I'm just not going to use any of this. Save and run 10 rows. Okay. While this is happening, let's see like where I pull this. It's still thinking. It takes a lot of time, I guess, to find specific keywords and things like that to drill down into the filters and get me specific companies. I'm not sure about how much companies it's going to find. Let's see. Anyways, like I think probably to use some filters like in terms of keywords like reputation management, something like that, and to some to location, employee size. Okay, here we are. And chat with Sculptor. Okay, here we go. So not just on building the list, but also on enriching the list that you already have. You can add AI columns on the go. So let's say get me revenue for these companies. Just type okay. So it's already doing it. Okay, let it do what it got to do. Proceeding with building a waterfall. Okay, for finding the company revenue. 14 possible matches. Okay, fine. I think it's pretty much doing a good job in this scenario. Like it truly understands what I'm trying to say, so that there's no need for me to actually go on ahead and type and make changes. But of course, you could do based on if you want to add another column or so. I'm just going to check here. It looks like you don't have any accounts or contacts in your current view. Oh wow. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Now we get all the companies here. Okay. Nice. Nice. I think probably getting some very good companies here. Is there a way to, okay, I can run the revenue research for you. Go ahead. Well, not for all, but maybe for a sample. I don't know how to do that. Let's see if it asks me like, do you want to do like 5 sample to see like how the results are? I'm not sure, like, let's see. I think Clay is there already, kind of doing what it needs to do. So it's kind of creating the company revenue column and then the other two that we mentioned here where like top 3 client information and creative outbound ideas. So I think probably it's doing um, a pretty good job, I would say. But in terms of building the list, it was not super good. So I need to make some manual changes to the filters to get the results that I desire. But I think Apollo did a pretty much good job. If you look at here, so probably something around like industry. If we get drill down into like marketing services or consulting, probably I think we can narrow down on specific results, I guess. So, okay. So now Apple also does a very good job. The only thing I think probably it's my end, it's somewhat slower compared to Clay. Uh, when it's trying to use the AI features, but Once you're here, then you can just ask the chat assistant here to, okay. So it gives me some preview like this. Okay, that's good. That's really good to see. So it gives me like preview like this and gives me like credits, like how many credits I'm going to use for each and every row that I'm going to research. So that's pretty good. I can, generate a number based on output of this prompt. Okay. Probably one thing Apollo is missing that probably something like data connectors where they could get revenue information like Crunchbase, Owler, Traxen, those type of waterfalls things, which I think probably Clay already has those things. So it can actually find out. So it's now setting up another column to find the top clients and then also create a two creative one of these. Wow, that's super cool, I guess. So I think the first one I would give the point to Clay because it did a very quick job on finding the right companies for me. And for Medium, this one I think probably I'll go ahead and give the point to Apollo because I think it found the right companies for me without me, making any manual changes. But for the third one, I'll let you guys decide based on what we have seen today or which platform is really good. But one thing is very clear. These AI GTM prompts or the assistants, so they call it, it's not like full-fledged GTM yet. So you really need to understand, it's all in your brain, first of all, like you need to understand what you really need to do in terms of building the campaign, what type of list and what type of campaign ideas you have in your mind. And you really need to train and refine the prompts a little bit more until you get your desired results. So it's not just doing like 100%, probably like 40%, 50% probably. I think that's a big thing, So as a GDM expert, doing a 50% thing through the AI and remaining 50, 60% thing through you manually is a big change altogether. So, okay, guys, I think this is what we will see in the comparison video today. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and see you in the next video. See you.